I'm going to give you my perfect YouTube script strategy in this video to get your viewers watching your video longer and increase your watch time. This strategy consists of two parts. One is before writing a script, and second is when you actually write the script. So if you are a beginner or newbie to YouTube, or still struggling on writing a good YouTube script, or even want to stick your viewers much longer to your video, I want you to try this strategy for your next video. And at the very end, I have a bonus tip for you guys that most people are doing it wrongly on writing a YouTube script. Firstly, before you actually write a script, you should ask yourself 7 important questions, starting with what your video is all about. Like, what is the core of your video? For my video, the core is writing a script. Most of the time, the core of a video will basically reflected on the video title. Take me as an example, you can see the keyword script in my video title. That's the core. Next, who is your target audience? This is the audience who you want to attract. For my video, my target audience is those YouTube beginners who want to learn how to actually start writing a script, and the one who is still struggling on writing a good script. You must know that if you want to get everybody, you will end up with getting nobody. This is inspired by Sean from Think Media. So anyway, you must be really careful when setting your target audience. Next, how can your video help your target audience? This is a more specific and extended version of what your video is all about. For myself, this video is aimed to help those to know exactly where to start, where to end, and how the script works. Then, what would they feel after watching a video? This means what kind of feeling you want to bring to them. Is it entertaining or educational, insightful, or even the combo of entertaining and educational? To actually define your video types and find your own position in your videos. Next, what are the important points of your video? You can list down all the keys by using bullet points. This is the outline of your actual content. For me, it is like the part of before writing a script with the 7 questions, and the part of when you actually write a script. Next, what is your evidence? This is a support to increase the credibility of your important points. So you can give your own personal experience, result, experiment, or even others one. But this is an optional choice, so it's just based on your opinion. And the last question is, what is your call to action? This means what you want your audience to do after watching that video. Despite call to action, you also could even provide a conclusion to a video or provide a true mindset at last. Before we are getting into the next part, if you want to learn more YouTube hacks similar to this video, don't hesitate to give me a subscribe to your channel effectively. Now, let's dive into the part of when you actually writing a script. There are 4 steps to actually write a good script that you must take note. Starting with the hook. Hook is just a hook to hooking your audience watching forward. My advice is to starting with a hook instead of an intro. Long and meaningless intro like this will only hurt your video performance by kicking some viewers away, and is really bad to YouTube algorithm. For how to hook, you can tell a story instead before your video actually starts. Here's a great example from Phone Booth.
The reason the algorithm does not like your YouTube channel is because of this. Imagine you were driving a car and it sounded like this. What would you do? Keep driving, ignore it, and hope the damage would vanish on its own? Or stop, get out, and try to repair it? It's a pretty obvious answer, right? Yet millions of YouTubers, when they look at their video retention and see a dodgy graph, ignore it, and the algorithm hates them for it.
Other than telling a great story, you also can model my style, like just direct to the point at the beginning. This is also a great hook to make viewers feel more fast-paced and not wasting their time. Here's an example from Mr. Beast.
This is $1 million in cash, and I'm going to give random people 1 minute to try to spend all this money.
Step number 2. Problems. List down the problems, the fears, the pains faced by your target audience. You start with if you have or if you are. The problems I'm listing down privately are the beginners don't know exactly where to start. The small YouTubers struggles on writing a good script, and the YouTubers who even vast the cap and want to learn more. You need to mention their pains to let them know you understand them and you got a method to cure the pain. Then, there will be 3 steps for your solution, and that's the step number 3. At this stage, you're providing the solution they really need. The solution should be relevant to create the pins unless you want to waste the time and destroy your name by providing no value. At the same time, I encourage you to provide evidence for your solution. Evidence is mainly used to provide more confidence and credibility to persuade your audience, so that they can feel more confident to use a method to solve their current problems. Then the last step is outro, which can be a call to action or conclusion or even mindset. Until now, you may realize the before part and after part are quite similar. Truth is, they are actually the same. The 7 questions of the before part are the outline that help you to try to construct content. Then, the 4 steps of the after part are you actually write the words down at the top of the 7 questions. Thus, without the 7 questions, you cannot proceed to the after part, and without the after part, you don't know where to exactly start or how to write. Now, we have the bonus tip, and that is, you should not put all the points into one single video, because it will only mess up your art. Otherwise, you can choose to do a series. For example, don't put all you know or multiple topics about Christian knowledge into a video. You can make a video each like what you didn't know about being a Christian, how to be a Christian, what is the hidden benefit of being a Christian, how to read a Bible as a new Christian, etc. Then put them accordingly into a playlist to be a series about all you need to know about Christian. This is just an example for you to take as a reference. Lastly, if you want to learn how to write a clickable YouTube title, then you can click on this video right now.